Miller and Radio Media House where dreams come true and we're there. Duane Stephenson, the man of the hour.
Yes, my brother.
Welcome back to Canada, sir.
Blessing, man.
Respect,
Powers.
respect.
Yeah.
All right, so we would have done a little research on you because we have to do a little research. We know you've been in Canada in the last 6 years, but we know you've not performed in Canada for over 10 years.
Yeah.
How does it feel coming back to Canada performing for your fans?
You know, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, and even a great experience. Reason why I mention experience is because night of classical reggae was just that, Usually you come here and it's either a club setting where everybody kind of just all over the place and then you come together for the music, or, a major festival where everything is disconnected. No, this is a little bit more, this one was a little bit more personal.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yes, and it's a sit-down crowd, so so them come to listen to real music, and you have to deliver that, with a live band. So, to me it was an honor, an absolute pleasure and delight, because whenever you get an opportunity to meet your fans up close and personal, almost touchable, it's always a different kind of energy and vibe.
All right, so the problem, touch some melodies, give us some music, and the place catch a fire and you want water. Why, sir?
No, you see, a slow burn give a nice cool,
True.
Slow burn give a nice cool, because the fire just blaze out and everything just burn. Ashes alone you have leave. So we try for a slow burn, you know what I mean? But it was really a great night, It started out with, of course, a man like Makian. Carrie McLean is him have a great future. Him don't do great things, but I see where the potential is for him to get. Him have age pan the whole way.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And of course, we don't have to mention anything much about Esco.
Yeah.
Film record speak for itself. So to me, the balance was just such a thing where the levels keep. This thing was always in motion. And the flow you went through, it's like a journey you go through and not just a concert. You know what I mean? It's a journey where different things are going, different levels, and at the end of the night, it's like, it's just complete.
Got you. Any new project coming up?
Well, actually, we just now got around to the promotion of the new album produced by Donovan Jermaine of Penthouse Records called Weekend Dude. You understand? Now, this came out from the end of February. But because I was out of the country for a month and a half and keep moving back and forth, we just know, when we started, we've been doing initial promotion, but in terms of getting visuals now, now is the time we're going to start putting out those visuals and pushing it up until December to really ramp up to the next level of promotion. So Weekend Dude, people can check it out on all major platforms. I go to vprecords.com, penthouserecord.com, because as I mentioned before, the production was done by Penthouse Record, and we know for them reputation already. It's nothing we have to ask question about. It's a little bit different, even for me as an experience, but it's something definitely that people need to tune into and just get a vibe from.
Okay. So
I leave for Belize in a week and a half time, but it's all short intervals. It's like a little run for a weekend or whatever, and then come right back to it.
Okay, so
you know what I mean. So I do have an extended tour for the rest of the year.
Okay, got you. What does it look like for Canada? When do you plan to grace us again?
Well, the truth is, we already have 2 dates already for next year. One that we were just discussing earlier, something that will go, beyond just our diaspora, but we're trying to, get a bigger spectrum on. And of course, next year again for classical reggae, we'll join by different friends. You understand what I mean? I say, man, who knows, I might end up as the opening act, but I don't mind.
Yeah.
Because as long as I act, I'm good. You know what I mean? And music and it's all about, the ultimate thing is that the crowd can come in and enjoy themselves and have a memorable and enjoyable evening. That to me is always the end game.
That is it. So, all right, as a reggae artist.
Yeah, man. Well, of all time, and we are one of the top 3 artists of all time. So the fact that we are following a lineage like that, you can only be grateful.
Okay, got it. What is your inspiration? What inspires you to write music?
For me, it's always, most of the time, it's just real life situations, I like to write about things that the average person can easily relate to. Because I find that those kind of things carry on. You understand? Because when a man can see himself in the music, or see a situation when bridging or whatever within the music, you find that the music is more personable to them. And in doing that, you find that sometimes your music become the soundtrack to a man's life, or one of the songs that is the soundtrack in a man's life. Someone can come up and say, boy, you know, say, boy, we don't go through one time there, no, brother. And I hear a song, you know, for that time there. So, you know, say, anytime reflect or even talking to him children about that time that your music is going to be background music to that. I mean, what, you know, greater motivation and even satisfaction you can get by than knowing something like that.
All right, for the younger reggae artists, because we're not talking dancehall now, we're talking reggae.
Yeah.
For the younger reggae artists that are coming up, what would be your encouragement to them?
I always tell them, say, one, educate yourself about the business. You understand? Because the business